Take a look at these numbers here. So far this summer, we've picked up only 1.25 inches. I mean, look at that. We're below normal by over 4.5 inches for the summer. For the year, 14.83 inches of rain has fallen. That, too, of course, is below normal by 7.75. So it's the 27th driest year to date and the 6th driest summer to date. So certainly dry. And this was, you got to go back to May 18th. We had remember when it never rained in Denton, right? That was May 18th. Those were all the comments people were saying, Pete, it never rains in Denton. But the drought was erased most everywhere else on May 18th. And then you fast forward to today, there we are. I mean, look, it's become pretty widespread across most of the Metroplex right now, experiencing this is moderate, that's severe drought. Then you head down to Hamilton, and look at that. We have extreme drought. The worst drought in the United States right now. That's our exceptional level. That's what is happening down in Hill Country. So bad conditions across the state. And the drought, I mean, all of this goes hand in hand. The drought, the red flag warning, all up and down the I-35 corridor and locations off to the west. It's hot. The drought's in place. We have the dry fuels, the low humidity, the breezy weather. We'll have those south winds again tomorrow. So any fires that start will spread very, very quickly. We saw that yesterday. A truck caught fire in a parking lot, and it caught the field on fire next to the parking lot, and it burned, I forget exactly how many acres, but it burned a number of acres in just a matter of a few minutes. And it's not just along the I-35 corridor and west that has that high fire danger. Remember, red flag warning, that's the highest fire danger warning we have. To the east of that line, it's an elevated fire risk. So all across North Texas right now, the drought conditions are bad and the fire conditions are bad, and they will only worsen as we head through the next several weeks, because I just don't have any rain in my forecast to speak of. Certainly nothing that's going to tamp down that fire threat. 23 counties right now under burn bans. More will be added to this list. So you can see right now, Collin County's not under one. I'm a bit surprised at that, but I do think Collin County will be added here very shortly. How much rain are we picking up next week? So here's the story. I have 4 days next week that could see rain. The coverage on those 4 days, 10 to 20%. So that's 80 to 90% of us won't see a drop of rain. But those locations that do, that's not drought busting. It's certainly not enough to tamp down any rain. I mean, unless you have a thunderstorm on top of an area that's having some problems, maybe an ongoing fire. But any rain that we pick up next week will be very isolated across the area, and rainfall amounts will be very, very minimal. Then you throw in the excessive heat warning. It was in effect through Wednesday. Then it was in effect through today. Now it's been extended into Friday. It very well may go into Saturday and Sunday. High temps, the temperature, the heat index combination, 104 to 108. As we head through the day tomorrow. Right now we have clear skies out there. I know I had a lot of maps to share tonight, but I did want to give you the latest drought information and the fire situation as well. Now on to the forecast. 83, mostly clear. We were at 85 this morning. The warmest morning low temperature ever recorded in Dallas-Fort Worth is 86. So we were at 85 this morning. Not that warm tomorrow morning officially at DFW, but pretty close. Warm and muggy. 83 is the low tonight. Tomorrow we hit 105. Another hot day. There's the excessive heat warning, the ozone action day. Just a sunny, dry, hot day, and that stays the case right through Saturday and then also through the day on Sunday. Those are the 4 days next week where we have that low chance of rain. It's 10 to 20% of us, but 100% of us will stay hot as we head through the next. That's through August 13th. We could take that through really for about 2 weeks, not just 10 days, but we could take that out to 14, 15 days. And then one day we drop down to 99 degrees. So